You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV Network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment. From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AfterBuzz TV's Mixology After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AfterBuzz TV's Mixology After Show.
Yeah, that music's all up. Man.
And we'll talk about this later, actually.
Yeah. Milkshake, Kellis, right? No? Khalees. That's if you French. You say Khalees. What up, y'all? Welcome to Mixology, the after show. I'm Stephaune, and I'm here with some lovely ladies.
Hello. I'm Candy Buenrostro.
And I'm Courtney Nejedley.
Buenrostro. I like when you get into your Buenrostros. Buenrostros. Yep. What up, y'all? Our milkshakes are... I don't have milkshakes. I don't get milkshakes, huh?
Oh, yeah. I don't...
Dang. So I can't even really enjoy the song the way y'all kind of... It doesn't relate to me. Anyway, their milkshake's going to bring all the boys to the yard. Or, you know, as Liv said, her milkshake will never bring all the boys to the yard. This episode is called Tom and Maya, and it's part 2. We love Tom and Maya's relationship.
Yeah.
But I definitely got to start with Jessica, Fab, and their new addition, Liv.
Yeah.
The awesome threesome.
I love this new dynamic.
Yes.
3 of them. It's awesome.
It's kind of like they're mentoring Liv in a way, and she's like the kid sister.
And it's perfect because if they don't mentor somebody else, they're actually going to battle each other to the death, you know?
Competition.
Yeah, I know. So they're like, oh, well, here's something we can do. We can help out new girl. We school her.
Strategize who she gets to meet up with next, right?
Yeah. Liv is so cute to even ask for help. She's like, you know, I don't know how to get down in the groove. I need the 411. I'm like, oh, anybody would help her, right? I mean,
She just seems really genuine and sweet.
Always. I love her.
But from the New Yorker perspective, you know, she definitely seems like somebody you could walk over to. So it's kind of great that she's being mentored because, you know, she needs to get the 411 on dating advice, and
she needs a little help.
And also because she's been in a relationship for so long, I think she's just kind of
she kind of has no idea what it's like out there.
Right. And
I'm glad we got the New Yorker perspective today.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And you said this bar actually exists. You were telling me earlier.
No, it doesn't exist, but I know exactly where it is. Meatpacking, it's definitely a chic place to be. Yeah,
nice.
Definitely. So,
nice.
But I would like to comment on the fact that, you know, when the girls were talking and she said, you know, my milkshake won't bring all the boys to the yard, and I hope I can learn to drop it like it's hot at some point. And, you know, I think that's funny because women, we don't really talk like that, right? In song lyrics.
no.
Which is great. I mean, we've discussed many times on this show, this after show, how brilliant the writing is. It's
amazing.
Absolutely awesome. They actually have their own vocabulary called barcabulary. Which is great. We learned a lot of stuff.
Have you used any of the barcabulary at bars yourself?
We used it when Cal was here. Shout out to Craig Frank. But he taught us a little bit of vocabulary, and we used it on that episode. But we haven't since. We need to start
a word per episode.
Well, I'm single, so maybe it'll help me out.
That's for all y'all dudes out there that's watching.
All right, well.
I knew it was coming. Marissa, I love you. Uncle Snoop. Yeah. In case y'all didn't know, in urban colloquialism, that's what we call Snoop Dogg. Or Snoop Lion.
Snoop Lion, yeah.
We call him Uncle Snoop. He Uncle now. All right. Know. Anyway, so they give the breakdown of the guys in the bar, which I like. It's creeps versus nice guys.
Yeah, and actually we should talk about that because they talked about, you know, they said that thick framed glasses falls into both categories. What does that mean?
Well, she said it's kind of open to interpretation.
Yeah, they said they hadn't mastered the theory yet between like what makes a nice guy and what makes a creep. But the thick frame glasses, it's still borderline. It could be creepy, it could be a good guy.
So he could be like sexy, mysterious behind those glasses, or he could be like creepy, nerdy. Absolutely not.
Well, they kind of they use two different guys. So the first thick frame glasses on the creep side had like this weird hair and weird facial hair. The other thick frame glasses on the nice guy side, he was a little bit more. He was well groomed.
Hey, you know what? I like a man that can read. So if he's got glasses, that's indicative, right? I mean, let's hope, right?
I love how they said the good guy was the Jimmy Fallon cool down type.
Man, and they said the Jimmy Fallons. So there's like a whole slew of guys that are looking like the same dude.
Yeah. But is that persona, or is that, you know, what kind of his suaveness?
I think it's like dress code mixed with, you know, their kind of persona, how they come off, how they come across.
How you're reading them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there was like a couch full of these guys, and they kind of they had like the sport coat, you know, they kind of all looked the same type of shoes. But, you know, as a guy, from a guy's perspective, I was kind of like, what category would I fall in? Because obviously they didn't point out any black guys, and immediately when I was talking to you about the show, you go, "Hey, you remind me of Cal." I was like, "Great, the only black guy on the show I remind you of."
You got that cool like GQ thing going on.
Now she's gonna try to clean it up for me.
Retract.
No, but I'm like, what category would a African American male with swag?
All right, well, let's just point out the categories here. We had to write them down because they were just ridiculous. For creeps, we had scary beard, hair gel, the watcher, lacrosse, and thick frame glasses. And then for good guys, Jimmy Fallon, of course, cool job, bad shoes, genuine smile, the listener, and then thick frame glasses again.
Oh, my goodness.
Who would you go for if
Ooh, Candice.
if you saw a guy in a bar? Like, which one of these guys would you?
I think I would probably go for the nice smile, the genuine smile.
Oh,
Boom, that's how I always win.
Yeah, just the smile.
Genuine smile gets them every time.
Ooh, yeah, the smile definitely gets me. Well, I mean, come on, look at my smile. I have a giant crater on my right side of my cheek. So.
Hey, us with dimples love our dimples.
Yeah, oh my gosh, all three of us.
Yes.
That's weird.
It is a kind of a birth defect, but we've learned to love them. Yes, we do own it. So yeah, both of you guys go for nice smiles?
You know, I like I said, I like the thick frame glasses thing. I am totally into nerdy.
Okay, so
nerdy guys,
thick frame glasses on the nice guy side, you would go.
Well, normally guys don't wear glasses to a bar, so you don't necessarily know that right away. But I think their smile and confidence totally gets me, and then
confidence wins it don't matter what you look like. You can even be in the creep section, but if you come across confident, you're gonna win. It's just
until she later finds out you're a creep.
I think I just distinguish the difference between the thick frame glasses. I think like the creeps just wear the glasses, just glasses, and then the nice guys, they actually have a prescription because there's the guys out there just look at my swag. I have my little glasses on.
My glasses
I got them from the 99-cent store with no prescription, but they're glasses.
So then y'all wouldn't go for the NBA players that wear the thick frame glasses as fashion now? It's a huge fashion thing in the NBA.
Really?
I ain't getting into that. I'm just saying. So is it true that if girls approach a guy in a bar that we think they're crazy? Is that what you all think?
No, I welcome it.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
We love it. I was like, Doug, she totally came over here and hollered at me. That was awesome.
I don't know. I think, being from New York and experiencing the nightlife out there.
Yeah.
It's so different from LA.
Yeah, definitely. Women are definitely more confident in themselves. So it's almost like a competition, confident versus confident. And so sometimes it's a battle of like who should come over first. So I don't know. In this particular case, like Ron, obviously, he is just like totally into Kacey, or he seemingly seems to be. He diffused the whole firefighter situation.
Yeah, he did.
Which I thought it was actually coincidental that when they ended up on the roof at the end of the last scene, You know
how it all came back around.
Had to swallow his pride there for a second.
Sure.
My favorite was when the firefighter just like messed up his hair, like just like give him like a little
noogie. Yeah. See there, little buddy.
And then Kacey, what's your number? 911.
Oh my goodness. So I guess we should talk about it a little bit. So Ron versus the Firemen is how I wrote it down. I felt like Ron won round 1 versus the Firemen. He came over. He said, "Listen, thank you guys so much for 9/11, all that good stuff. I know they did some great things."
Yeah.
Hurricane Sandy with his accent is hilarious. 9/11 and the Firemen and Hurricane Sandy and the Firemen. I don't even know if firemen were involved in Hurricane Sandy.
Yeah, actually they were.
Really?
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay, so I just thought he was like trying to put 2 disasters together and just say, "Hey, firemen."
I think the government had more to do with Hurricane Sandy and those relief efforts, but
dun dun dun.
That's neither here nor there. But he definitely like put the kibosh on the situation. He walked over there with confidence and was like,
"He's like, you guys don't even work. Y'all, what are you doing? When's the last time? When was a fire last?"
Yeah, I think we made a comment about like a cat in a tree, which is so.
I love how he's like, "Well, I do what you guys are doing because technically that's nothing. So I'm a firefighter.
I'm fighting fire right now." Because, I mean, they're at a bar.
Yeah.
So what are they doing? Hanging out.
They're on their break, right? Because firefighters only work like 4 days a week anyway.
Yeah, they do only work like 4 days a week.
Okay, I have a ton of friends. I got to give some respect to firefighters.
Our hats are off. We love firefighters. We love firefighters.
And for all the ladies out there, let's just be confident in saying that, okay, firefighters, they are pretty sexy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I thought that was like a myth.
No.
That's real? Have you ever seen a fight? Okay, you're in LA now, so cut the New York.
No.
Have you seen any firefighters in Los Angeles?
Yeah, actually a couple of weeks ago I was in Venice at, my girlfriend's like Pilates studio. I was just sitting on the curve and a whole like army of them come by and I didn't think they hear me. I'm like, "Hello, men," and like they stop. I was like, "Oh."
Candy, we ain't even gonna talk about your Instagram, your firefighter Instagram, and what they need to be putting out. But anyway,
and the firefighters in Orange County, they're looking good.
Really?
Yes, hot like fire. Okay.
Oh, my ears are bleeding. This is terrible, and I may be in the wrong line of work. So, what you explained was, Ron went in round 1, but then they get stuck on the roof, which was was really gonna be cute and sexy. It was a good idea for Ron,
right?
As he was trying to woo Kacey. A lot of what you may not know about Ron is he's a ladies' man. Ladies' man, right? Yeah, I was gonna say.
But he don't like men. What is he doing? I'm a little upset because throughout the whole season, pretty much, it's been Ron and Liv, and now he's trying to pursue Kacey, and I'm a little angry at that because I'm Team Ron and Liv.
Oh wow! Well, he destroyed himself last episode.
He could have come back.
I think there are those guys out there that try to recuperate and kind of get their gall back and go after the same girl, but then there are those guys that just like chalk it up and try to move on to the next thing that walks by and
because
your confidence is shot.
Well, you're at a club, right?
Yeah.
So you are fishing literally in a barrel. So if you pull up a fish and it's no good, you throw that guppy back in and you recast.
Okay.
Period. If you try to continue, now you're falling. She's starting to pick you apart. Yeah. And you don't want to get picked apart. He's already let on that he's slept with all these women. She's looking at him like he's disgusting.
Right.
Move on, buddy. Because there's no real coming back from disgusting.
That's true.
Especially with a girl that's actually engaged.
And she's only been with 2 men her
entire life. He's in the hundreds and she's going, I could never even understand that.
So what are your thoughts on Kacey and Ron then?
I love it. I thought, Kacey's very, very airbrained and easy. Hence, she said when she got on the roof.
Be careful with the word easy, all right?
Well, easy because she just slept with the bartender at the bar
and she
at
got
work.
Stood up by Cal.
And was already in love with Cal 10 minutes.
And they got divorced already.
They already got divorced. And she's messing with Ron. And with her left eye, she's looking at the firefighters. So Kacey might fall into the easy category. In my line of work, we call them a layup. We play a lot of sports.
Okay.
She's in the layup category. She says when they get on the roof, It's so beautiful. It's like a movie about roofs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a little.
That's who you're working with.
A little.
Not much words in that vocabulary.
And not much going on in her
it's
vocabulary.
almost like she's crying to be taken advantage of.
And that's why you take advantage of that woman. Sorry to say. Because you're going, she's not the sharpest pencil in the box, but she's hot. And this may be easy if I dangle like a little ball in front of her face like a little kitten. It may work out. So
wait, hold on. There was a comment about
I see your brain working. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, there was a comment, and it was Maya made a comment at the end to Tom.
Yeah.
And it
Girl,
was.
you jumping around.
I'm sorry, but you made a comment about kittens, and it just triggered in my head.
Oh. Maya said that.
Tom reminds her of a little pathetic kitten that you just kind of. It's like a feminine kitten that just
like you might want to kill.
Yeah.
Right. She goes. She said, "Oh well, he's kind of like a kitten." And she's like, "Oh, that's great. Liv loves that." And she's like, "No, it's a sad, effeminate girl kitten that other kittens want to beat up."
Yeah. And then I love how Liv is like, "You actually met somebody that you don't hate."
Which is great.
Yeah, it's a big deal, actually.
It's a huge deal for Maya.
Yeah.
Considering she's lost all of her friends because she's nitpicked every single one of them. So, hey, this could be
She's gotten rid of everybody.
Yeah, she's starting over with Tom.
She can have anyone she wants, though, including me, Maya. I can't wait till you come on the show. I'm a huge fan of everything you do and how you look.
Ginger. She's got a show. Come on.
I know. You gotta get Ginger on the show. I even like the name. Ginger. Anyway, so I don't know how we got into that. So tell me a little bit about this. I got two girls on the show. 4-second look, shampoo commercial, suggestive mouth. Is that real?
I don't think the suggestive mouth is. What do you think about that?
I've seen that. I've seen a suggestive mouth. Yes.
Yeah, where you bite your lip and you just kind of like you
look at
the
you,
eyes.
girl.
You just kind of like
some women can
You've
pull it
been in New
off.
York a long time.
Funny enough, that's not how I've met my significant others, to say the least. But no, I don't know. I feel like I've been out of the game for too long, so I'm not sure.
I feel like some women could pull it off and some can't. Like me, I'd be like, oh, like what is she doing? Is something wrong with her eye? Like, hey,
just having a spasm.
I could not.
I don't know. Does it work on you, like when you're out on the town and
if a girl is hot, suggestive mouth is insane. It would drive me insane, like in a great way. I don't know. 4-second look, we kind of need it because guys aren't as sharp as girls. Girls are more intuitive. You guys are, like they've scoped out an entire bar and they put everybody in categories.
We've analyzed everything, yeah.
We're catching on a little bit later than you all. So we do need the 4-second look, I think. We need to be let known. It's very difficult to walk across a room and approach a beautiful woman, not just a regular girl, a beautiful woman.
Wait, is she by herself or is she in a group?
Either the group is terrifying.
Really?
Because it's like you're on display. You can get voted in or out. It's damn near American Idol. It's like, vote for me, please. Yeah, I'm like, dude, Simon, give me a chance. No, so it's not just you one-on-one with the girl. You're literally going to have to say something, do something, look like something that impresses an entire panel. That's terrifying. And I'm confident.
Yeah, it's almost like you need to get her at the bar when she's ordering a drink, and instead of let her order her drink, step in and buy one for her. And that's where you make the conversation. And
when the sheep's away from the pack, then the wolf can attack. Yeah, absolutely. But that works, though. 4-second look, guys need it. The shampoo commercial, I think, is over the top.
I don't even know how to do that.
I've seen girls do that.
Really?
Yep. And it's embarrassing for them.
Oh, well, there you go.
Has the shampoo worked? Has it ever worked?
We go back to this part of the scene where they're looking at the nice guys, right? The nice guys across the way.
Yeah.
And it's Liv, who is it? Who's it?
Liv, Jessica, and Fab.
And Fab, yep. All three of those girls. They're sitting there talking, consulting Liv, and they're telling her exactly how to, flirt with these guys across the room, right?
Right.
But what I found very interesting is because the guys are staring while this conversation is going on, and they totally you know,
fix themselves yeah.
and then do the sexual, you know, mouth
right.
part and the
Well, I think they start fixing it. They were getting ready because they thought that these guys were going to come over.
Yeah.
They were like, oh yeah, we snagged them.
But
now they're going to move.
It's just funny how like they were normal and then all of a sudden
they get.
yeah.
It's such a game. It's such a game.
It shouldn't be.
Well, I mean, I don't know how it's going to change.
Yeah.
But I thought they were going to go over there and the guys were going to be like, oh, well, I'm here with my boyfriend. I thought like they, you know, weren't into the girls. Like,
I thought gay too.
Yeah.
That was my initial thing. But it was even sadder.
So, you know, we both agreed we like good guys, obviously not creeps.
Right.
What girl agrees that she likes
to go for the creeps? I don't know. So,
I do not admit.
So, you know, if you were any one of those girls, Jessica, Liv, you know, if you walked over and you made your whole spiel about why we have to go for creeps and bad boys, and the guys responded with, "Oh, I'm here for
support my friend
who's in a wheelchair, who's just in an accident." How would you feel? Like, how would you have responded to that?
Probably this would have like some random awful comment because I would have been like embarrassed. Probably like, oh, so sorry. Like she's like, I feel better, and he's like, I'm paralyzed. And it's like, okay.
It was
awkward.
It was very awkward.
That was the crash and burn of the entire episode.
I actually would have, with the hot guy, I probably would have been like, oh, that's really cute. Just here's my number. Just take it or leave it.
Or I found you attractive. Sorry.
Yeah.
You know, maybe another time.
Yeah.
Something. Buy him a drink. I was like, how are y'all going to get out of this?
Yeah, that is true.
At least buy, you know, the dude a drink. They're celebrating.
Yeah.
Be a part of the celebration. Work in. Be some crazy girls and end up being cool girls.
I feel like you need to write a book.
I am an open book.
But you know, the mentoring did work because at the end of the episode, the firefighter came over and gave his number to Liv. Like, I saw your mouth movement. What your
suggestive mouth movement.
Right, and she was totally into the firefighters.
Of course.
So, you know, she went for the
because everybody's into him apparently.
Hey.
Yeah,
all right.
I thought it was hilarious that Fab said when they were kind of blasting the good guys on the couch or the Jimmy Fallon, I don't know what they would be classified as. She goes, you guys are sitting over here with your messenger bags and your all perfect brown hair and your amazing relationships with your parents. How do you get all of that? Fab's character has strongly become one of my favorite to watch.
Yeah, at first I was like, but every episode it's like growing stronger and stronger.
Yeah.
I think she's coming from a place of brokenness, and, you know, she doesn't necessarily know what she's getting by looking at a guy, but she paints this picture in her head, and
as women do.
Yeah, that's true.
As women do.
Yeah.
I love that they've given us some backstory on Fab because it was necessary. She kind of was really bitchy from the beginning, you know. Yeah. She undercut Jessica a lot, and I was like, wait a minute, I like Jessica. Be careful how you talk about her.
Yeah.
But I see where Fab has come from. They've been friends for a long time. They've been over and over through this many, many times. But,
competitors and friends.
Competitors, friends. But she also really struggled in her career, and she talks about how her life is not always fantastic, you know. But she says it in she says it in a backwards comment.
I think it was when she was talking to Dominic, the bartender, when they were trying to, you know, he was playing his music for her to try and get sexy, and she's like, "How long have you?"
They were down by the bathroom,
he took her to the room, played his music, and she's like, "Oh, and how long have you been at it?" And he's just, 2 weeks, and she's like,
she's
really?
Pissed.
It really struck a chord for her.
She's like, you don't even know struggle.
Yeah,
definitely.
And they went into her struggle. She's been there.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nicole Schlesinger.
Sure.
Shakana. She's so hot too, though. Nicole and Ginger.
They kind of look alike.
They do.
Sisters.
In the country, they say y'all favor each other, and I wish both of y'all would come on the show. We'd replace these ladies.
Thank you. We're right here.
We're here.
I'm kidding. But I would be doing suggestive mouth movements if they were here. 4-second creepy stares across the... What?
Okay,
Where am I?
Since we're talking about, you know...
Maya!
Flirting and whatever, can we talk about Bruce's comment to Fab?
Yeah.
when what did she, like, drop her purse or something on the ground, and he says, is this destiny?
Is this destiny? I love Bruce.
And then her birth control pills are strewn over near him, and he goes, I hope you're using this.
I hope you're using this.
What kind of comment?
Because Bruce, okay, so he would be in the creepy guys, right?
Yeah, for sure.
He's got that facial hair. He's kind of got that look.
Yeah.
He's super witty, super funny, and I love him. But he would be in the creepy guys.
Yeah.
Totally creepy guy.
He would fall into that category. So Bruce, Cal, the team of Tom, helping out Tom. Since now Liv has a team.
Yeah.
Tom has always had a team. He's had a team from the beginning. But let's talk quickly about Tom and Maya.
I just love how Tom is just that. He's just that hopeless romantic guy. You just want to save him, and it's in a sense the writers are good because everyone can kind of personalize because everyone in their life had that relationship or that person that they clearly you need to give up on, and it's like, no, we can fix it, but until you realize.
Well, and then kudos to Tom in the end. You know, he took Maya's advice. A backhanded compliment.
Well, let's say just before he took her advice, Laura, his ex-fiance, shows up, and she's at the bar with her new dude. So there's a huge scene. They try to do a human wall. They try to pull a fire alarm, whatever they need to do to get him out of there.
And props to his friends for being there and supporting him. I don't know if you've ever been in that situation where you've had friends that have your back, you know. And
no, I love it. I don't have many friends. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, I understand.
Hollering at girls.
Wait, I love how Maya, it was the cutest thing, how she's just trying to, like, school Tom on how to, like...
Oh, she's coaching.
To, like, stab a girl in the heart, like, from a girl's perspective. I love that.
She's
heartless.
Come on, sit down. I'm going to teach you how to destroy this woman. I love it. So now
Which is actually, sorry to say, but is kind of the true New Yorker mentality. she totally encaptures that. But no, I really like their relationship. It's like
the way it's building, it's developing now, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, I think they're going to hit it off. I think Tom actually proves himself to have some cojones in this episode.
Yeah,
the way he closes out finally Laura, which even his intro to try and shut Laura down. It's like, you're still so pretty. I was like, oh my god, is this where he gonna start?
Yeah,
I love it.
And then he said, she says, "Don't cry for me, Tom." And he mentions, no, we're not going to be friends. And then his little jab.
Backhanded compliment.
I'm so glad you're eating again.
Which I think is brilliant.
And she was just kind of dumbfounded, like, crap, I don't even know what to say after that.
It's like a slap to her, but a high five to Maya. And
the
team is growing now.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
And Maya agreed to get another drink with him.
Without friends watching creepily as they were doing early on in the episode, which is great.
In terms of the next few episodes.
Let's save it.
Let's get into some predictions.
Time for some predictions. I just want to say before predictions.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV.
Oh. You can let her ride. I respect the prediction.
You cut it off.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
My bad. Let me never cut into the predictions. I was just going to curtail it by saying, I love the fact that Bruce said to Tom, you can't just go out there and wing it when you see your ex for the first time.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that really what it's like? Well, do you prepare? He said you have to rehearse. You have to be ready. Is that a real thing?
If you do see your ex out and about, you got to have some like backstory or a pretend like Hawkeye or just like you're doing really, really well. Like, oh, how are you? You just have to have that like arm candy. You can't be solo.
Yeah, and
this is good.
You got to be looking good too.
Yeah,
I've heard that. Now you want to be looking your best. Yes. Okay.
But I had a run-in with my ex, and I found myself like totally, telling him all the great things that are happening in my life, and I'm like, this is stupid. Why do I have to convince the guy that I'm, and in Tom's case, in Tom's case, like, he doesn't even do that. He doesn't feel the need to be like, I'm better off without you. No, he instead,
genuine.
It was super genuine, and it was so respectable, and I don't know, he came out on top.
Yeah, we loved it. We root for him. He's so genuine that we root for him.
Yeah.
Even though sometimes it can be to a fault his wonderful,
and he didn't even
loving,
prepare
huge
too,
heart.
like what Bruce was saying. You gotta prepare.
Yeah, he went out there and he slammed it home.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go really funny in my prediction because I've been going a certain way for weeks now, and I kind of want to continue it, but I'm noticing a pattern. So Bruce and Cal mentoring Tom. So I've been always on the Tom and Maya. I felt like they were always going to work out, and it's really looking like that's going to happen, in my opinion. But now Jessica and Fab mentoring Liv. I feel like Bruce and Cal, maybe somehow the mentors will intermingle.
Ooh, I like that.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like we haven't seen a whole lot of Cal.
Yeah, Cal's got to get another relationship.
I don't know.
Like, in one day. I know this all happens in the same day.
Yeah.
Cal, you need another relationship in this one night.
You get married again.
Yeah, but he's the marrying type, so he'll bounce back. So I think, Jessica and Fab, I don't know. Maybe Cal and Fab? Because Fab's not feeling Bruce.
Well, yeah, I feel like...
Because he insulted her.
And, you know, Bruce put the seed in with Jessica.
Well,
there you go.
So, I don't know. That's my prediction. I'm sticking to it for right now till next week. Go.
My prediction. I have always been, for Ron and Liv, but this episode I'm starting to see, and I think Stephaune mentioned it, or was it Miriam, that Ron is the guy that makes Liv realize, you know what? I don't want to be with my fiance. Like, he's not the guy for me. Essentially, maybe Ron's not the guy for her, but he's the one that opens her eyes to, like, other people out there, like the firefighter.
Definitely. Well, I'm going to kind of pull a wild card here and say that, I don't know, I kind of see Maya with Cal because they're both kind of serious. But obviously there's no chemistry developing right now, so we'll see what happens with that.
Well, all right. Those are our predictions. This is AfterBuzz TV Mixology edition. And really quick, I want to say all our love goes out to Miriam. She had a death in the family. We love you.
Love you.
And we can't wait till you come back feeling great and amazing. Yes, no sadness, all happiness, all positive vibes. Anyway, we love y'all being here. Remember, guys, download us on iTunes. Rate us, comment.
All fives.
Give us all 5 stars. Tell a friend. You know, it only takes a minute. We love y'all for doing it. We love talking to y'all and communicating and all that stuff.
Where can we find you?
I'm Stephaune. You can find me on Twitter at IamMoreFire or on Instagram at Stephaune.
Yeah.
You could find me on Instagram and Twitter at CandyBuen, CandiBuen.
And you can find me, Courtney Nejedley, at CourtneyNejedly, and that's Instagram and Twitter too.
Courtney was a former terrorist from the... No, I'm kidding. I don't know where Nejedley. Anyway, we love y'all. Thank y'all. AfterBuzz and Mixology out.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
Thank you for watching AfterBuzz TV on YouTube. For more of your favorite after shows and interviews, subscribe to our channel here, and be sure to share your opinion on the episode in the comment section below here. We'd love to see what you guys are buzzing about. Thanks again. Buzz you later.